Hello everyone and welcome back to another Black Desert Online video. A huge update had place recently which added back half of the mobs that were removed last year due to console performance. This also means that the respawn rate has been halved, so now it matches PC rates. Because of this, today we'll be looking at Aakman and update the money breakdown chart. I've not covered in this video how to get to Aakman, however, I did cover it in my previous video, for which you can find a link to in the descriptions down below. First of all, for pets, I was using 3 tier 4 and 2 tier 3 pets. Pet level should not impact you very much unless you have a lot of AP or use a class that is very good at Aakman. I would say having 5 tier 3 pets will be the minimum recommended for an efficient grinding. Gear wise, I've finally been able to purchase my second Tungrad Earrings, so now I am at 285 AP on a Succession Valkyrie. In terms of rotation, I've been using the Water Room, which has quite a lot of elites, therefore a bigger chance at dropping Black Shards and Tungrad Earrings. In order to get there, once you've entered Aakman, try to get to the NPC either by foot or by using the escape function. Once you're at the NPC, go down the stairs and enter through the first tunnel you see. I usually place my tent over here, and you will also have a safe zone to rest, which is right here. As far as I know, this is one of the best rotations as it's hard to overclear, but in case you do, you will have an easy way to extend it. The good part of the rotation is that not many people are using it, for now at least, so you should be able to find an empty server. I think I've encountered only 4 people passing through my room in these 10 hours, however, only one of them tried to kick me out from the spot. Well, at least he tried. Now, when it comes to PvP, you should keep an eye out for the desert debuff, as you might end up in jail unless of course you're grinding on Arsha. Now that we've been through the basic information, let's have a look at the actual result. I've tracked a total of 10 hours, all of them grinded with my Succession Valkyrie. In terms of buffs, I've used a normal loot scroll, common Sylvian blessing, and I was grinding on a regular server. As you can observe from the tracker, most of my income comes from trash, which was on average about 66 million per hour. Other more significant drops were Peel of Scrolls, which dropped at around 30 per hour. Now, depending on your region and when you grind them, the prices for these may fluctuate, but at our current prices, these were at about 27 million per hour. In the end, I've ended up with 4 Tungrads, and by that I mean 3 pure Tungrad and 1 black shard, which were significantly less than what I was getting compared to my video from the last year. Now, I don't know if this is due to the dropping nerfed, as I've seen some people complaining, or because I've simply lost my blessing from RNGs. On my last 2 hours, I've seen about 4 people in a row who got a Tungrad Earring in Aakman, so obviously I was hoping for one as well. However, I wasn't that lucky because I was getting only black magic crystals. The good news is that they have also added a new drop called Intricately Patterned Mystical Shard, which is allowing the players to craft their own Karstein outfit, which is a great addition for players that grind a lot, as you are not always lucky to buy costumes off the marketplace. Now, in order to craft them, you will need to complete a couple of daily quests, and of course you need to collect 100 mystical shards. But more information on how to craft it, where to grind it, and so on will come in another video. Now, as I've mentioned earlier, I've noticed many people complaining that they were getting less rare drops after this update, and from my experience, I've been getting less Tungrad and Black Shard drops. In my last video, you can see that I was making around 153 million per hour, so there's not much different if you consider RNG. Overall, I've got a total of 134 million per hour, which still makes Aakman one of the best grind spots for consoles at the moment. Given the fact that we are retesting Aakman, I've decided to try the location with an advanced loot scroll as well, and after 10 hours I've made around 90 million per hour from trash compared to a normal loot scroll where I've made around 66 million per hour. As an overall, using an advanced loot scroll, I've made around 157 million per hour. Keep in mind that to make an advanced loot scroll, you will have to combine two normal loot scrolls, so my advice would be to use the advanced one if you don't have much time to grind, if you try to push for an upgrade, or if you have a big stack of loot scrolls. Personally, I'll be using the normal loot scrolls in Aakman. Now that we've talked about normal loot scrolls, advanced loot scrolls, and the comparison between them, let's talk about Agris. In order to grind an entire hour, I need to use 75k points, which is the total number of points that we currently have available. But the good part is that I'm making around 151 million only from trash, which is not bad compared to my previous video when I was making almost 100 million per hour. However, I'm using a different class and have way more AP than in my previous video. Personally, I don't use Agris when I'm grinding Aakman as there are better places to use it. Now that we are at the end of the video, don't forget to check the description down below for extra details and link to my spreadsheet where you can see all my tests done so far, as well as the link to my previous video. If you've liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If there's anything you would like me to know or any location that you would like me to test, do leave a comment down below and I will make sure to read and reply as soon as possible. Thank you for watching and see you next time.